Hey y'all, it's Numerical Lion here with another video. I know I'm on a little bit of a hot streak, as they say, but I found more news that correlates with my hypothesis, my guess, my supposition that the Baltimore Orioles are going to win the World Series. Now, probably most of you know about this historic event that happened, this ouster of the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, who was ousted. The Congress had a vote of no confidence, a motion to vacate, a very little known, little used rule to remove the current Speaker, Kevin McCarthy. Now, this happened. I'm going to show you why this is a nod to the Baltimore Orioles in a something that should be. So, the vote was 216 to 210, and we know that about 216 is 6 times 6 times 6 is 216, and 666 is the 36th triangular number, and he was ousted on a day with 21 numerology. If we look at the day numerology, this also happened on a day with 36 numerology. 10-3 and 23 is 36. And 10-3-2023 is 21. 210 voted. Remember? And he was ousted on that day with 21 numerology. It was a vote of no confidence. And this is why it makes me think it has something to do with this team, the Baltimore Orioles. And I'm going to go into it more. Let's look at Kevin McCarthy here. Born Kevin Owen McCarthy, born January 26, 1965. He's the 55th Speaker of the House. 55, a God and Satan number. And he's from California, the 20th Congressional District. And California, two of the biggest states in the country, California and Florida, are involved in this story. California, where McCarthy's from, and Florida, where the guy who spearheaded this vote of no confidence against McCarthy, Matt Gaetz. We don't really get into this because I don't want to go too far down, but suffice to say, he's involved too. So interesting is that Kevin McCarthy, who was born on 26, anyway, equals 250. Something's wrong with this. And from his birthday to his ouster is 250 days, and his name equals 250. Isn't that odd? And he's from California, which, if you put it in the gematria, it's 52 or 25 in reverse, like 250, 25. And California is also 65. He was born in 1965. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. Also, the motion to vacate equals 205 or 25. Interesting coincidence there. And if you count the end date, it was 251 days. And Kevin McCarthy equals 152, or the reflection of 251. And he was just involved in this budget talks with Joe Biden. This was the reason, supposedly, why he was ousted, because he did this shutdown deal with Joe Biden, who also equals 152. 251 happens to be the what is 251? Okay, 251, I'm going to go back to 1913, but 251 is the 54th prime number, and that is interesting. I don't know if you can see that. I might have had problems people seeing. Let's zoom in from now on. 251, the 54th prime, and baseball equals 54 as well. Look at that. Also, McCarthy was born on 126 or 26/1. The reflection of baseball is 261. Just a little number fun for you. So, motion to vacate is also 56. And that has a big number this past year. This happened on a day with 56 numerology. How apropos. 56, of course, the reflection of 65. All-seeing eye is 56. And all-seeing eye is also 119. And we're talking about the 119th World Series coming up. And look at Speaker and Orioles. Orioles and Speaker, both 42 and 39. 39 in that pure cipher, and 42 in reverse reduction, and also 39 in the single reduction. And these other numbers are interesting too. 75 is World Series. 96 is the reflection of 69, which is World Series, right? And this is a President of the United States number. I think if you write out President of the United States equals 114. It also equals 147, like World Series equals 147. Interesting, right? So Washington, as I talked about before, is 39 miles from Baltimore. It's actually 39.3, but we'll call it 39. From when he took office to his ouster is 269 days. He took office on January 7th. And he was ousted 269 days later. 26/9 is when Robinson died of heart disease. Remember heart disease? Oh, I said here, it's a typo. Should be heart disease. Remember heart disease and World Series? Oops, if you spell it right. Dis-ease. This heart disease also 114. That's interesting. I didn't know that. 75 and 69 World Series number. Heart disease 114 along with President of the United States. And House of Representatives also 147, just like World Series. We're talking about the House of Representatives, right? And we're talking about, so very interesting. Also in Chaldean, it's 114, heart disease as well. And that's what Brooks Robinson died of, right? So World Series 57, right? And it happened on with 89 days left in the year, and Baltimore Orioles equals 89. Just another coincidence, I guess. And if you look at Speaker of the House and Baltimore Orioles, both 80, and Speaker of the House 98, and Baltimore Orioles 89. The reflection of 98 is 89. So he was ousted on the same day as the O's manager's birthday. Brandon Michael Hyde was born October 3rd. He was ousted on October 3rd. Isn't that interesting? Patrick McHenry is he's the interim speaker. Kind of sounds like Patrick Henry, right? He's from Virginia. This guy's from North Carolina. Give me liberty or give me death. What is give me liberty or give me death? Give me liberty. That's what he famously said, right? It was a little bit of a tangent, but oops. But maybe not. Oh, I got the wrong ciphers up there. Uh-oh. I clicked some button. Cancel. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Ah! I think I'm just going to do this. Here we go. No, I went back to that. Why? I'm not sure why it did that. Oh my God. Ah! No, why is it on Hebrew? Uh, okay, here we go. So give me liberty. Look at that, give me liberty 152, like Kevin McCarthy, and 199. This is an amazing little. Look at this. Kevin McCarthy and Give Me Liberty have the same exact gematria except for reduction. Wow. And this guy, Patrick McHenry, right? Let's go back. Let's do the full quote. Give me liberty or give me death. And that's what it's 139, Freemasonry number. So anyway, that was an interesting tangent. So let's look at Patrick McHenry. Middle name is Timothy, born October 22nd. So this happened 20 days before his next birthday. He was born in 75, World Series 75, right? He's been in the congressional district since 2005. Kevin Owen McCarthy equals 250 or 25. All-seeing eye, 205, right? Motion to vacate, 205. 2 5s is 10, right? 10th Congressional District, 5 and 10. Anyway, he's 47 years old. Patrick McHenry equals 74. The reflection thereof, 47. And from his last birthday to this news, to this him becoming the interim speaker, this happened on the 347th day of his age, of him being 47. And 347 is a prime number. It's the 69th prime number. There's our old friend 69. World Series 69. Right? Baltimore Orioles 96. Brooks Robinson 69. All in connection. McHenry equals 103. He became the interim speaker on 10/3. 103, the 27th prime, baseball 27. Interim also 101, right? And the Orioles have finished with 101 victories. Now I was looking at their winning percentage, and their winning percentage is .623. And that's interesting because 623 is 7 times 89. Baltimore Orioles equals 89. And this is their winning percentage, 623. I found that incredible. So what else can I say? 101, the 26th prime. McCarthy born on the 26th. Kevin McCarthy equals 62. The reflection of 26. Look, Kevin equals 25. Everything's 25 or 52, right? And he's the interim speaker. That's 72 in the keypad cipher. Major League Baseball equals 72. Patrick Timothy McHenry equals 72 in Chaldean. Baseball equals 27, the reflection of 72, 27 outs in the baseball game. And his middle name is Timothy. The Orioles win 100 games, first time since 1979. And Baltimore Orioles equals 100. Baltimore Orioles equals 100, right? And they win 100 games. Well, they win 101, but this is the first time they've won 100 since 79, right? This guy was born on the 22nd, 79, the 22nd prime number. Isn't that crazy? So they lost to the Pirates. Timothy Wakefield used to pitch for the Pirates. He played for the Pirates, right? And that was like 44 years ago. So very interesting. One more thing to say. This is what, who is it? Newsweek is saying nearly half of Americans support McCarthy's removal. And how great they make these opinions for you. So almost half of U.S. adults support or strongly support the ousting of Congressman Kevin McCarthy, according to a poll conducted by YouGov. And what was interesting is that according to 1,913 adults, and you may recall I did put that number in here, you might have seen it, that is a prime number, 193. And 193 is the 293rd prime. And that's interesting because Patrick's full name, Patrick McHenry, his full name, Patrick Timothy McHenry, it equals 293. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Isn't that crazy? So they surveyed that many adults, which means, which is the Patrick Timothy McHenry number. 46% of American voters agree that McCarthy should have been ousted. Biden number, virus number, sacrifice number. So very interesting, and this video is probably longer than it should be. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great evening or day or whatever it is whenever you find yourself. And I'll talk to you